Good. No, is it good morning? I don't know. Hold on. No,
Nah.
it's not a good morning yet. One sec here. Good. Yes, maybe it is good morning. Still having mic issues. Good morning. Welcome to the Moopsyverse. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I think we screwed up yesterday, Chris, because we did the up in the battle zone for your stuff, and then of course that turned out to be the universal. But on the positive side, I have destroyed Zenkathy ships in the battle zone for my universal and for just a regular thing. Two for the price of one.
Well, fun that you say it because I actually did the universal already. It's like, oh,
Of course you
look
did.
at that.
Well, I have it to do so. There, yeah.
I did something you might be surprised I did.
What'd you do?
I did the ground TFO.
What?
Yeah.
Heresy. What'd you think of it? I know you don't like ground, but I'm still curious.
I think it's interesting. I think I had fun.
Oh, good.
I know.
It's taking me a while to get the hang of it.
I think it's pretty. No, felt pretty straightforward to me. But I had a team that actually had a.
Because you don't have the mini map there, you have to memorize where everything is, and then you have to coordinate to have two people there. So it works great with headsets, but you still don't know where you're going sometimes. But the thing that freaks me out, and it's not a criticism, it's when the Apex guy gets close to you and it starts to affect your ability to move and to focus. I mean, they set it up so it's just a slight change. It's like, no, this is creepy. I mean, it's well done. It's one reason it works so well is it's well done and it creeps me out. But 'tis cool. Hang on, I need to check something here. Blah, blah, blah. Go up there, look at that. That hasn't changed. Okay. I went to class yesterday and, let's get that one back there. That one over there. And as frequently happens on class nights, I'm exhausted and I didn't get anything done after I left yesterday. But I think
Yeah, I
I
can
got home
imagine that.
relatively early, like 11 o'clock, which is early for me on those nights.
Yeah, we went to battle with Hagrid. He loved the visit. He wanted to explore the entire facility, and I'm like, no, there is a rehab section. There are dogs in the back. You're not gonna go everywhere and sniff anything. You're staying in the examination room, and he was like, not having it.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad he
And
likes
he
it.
loves pills. He
Wow.
loves pills. I'm like,
Wow.
I was just unpacking a pill, and he hears something crackling, and I'm unpacking, and he's interested immediately. But he came up, and I'm like, I smell it, and it already smells awfully, as the pill does. It tries to be a snack, but you know how they do those. They don't really smell like proper snacks, at least to most dogs.
Well, clearly he was just fine with it.
Put it up to his nose, and he's like, mine! Nom 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 nom. And it's eaten. And I'm like, what? And I gave him another one because he had two, and it's like, okay, give me this one as well. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
That was so weird.
that's amazing.
My previous dog wouldn't have. Even if I put it in the most stinky, most saturated, garlicky sausage, or a wrap of cheese, or whatever else, put it in ton of meat, he would still sniff it out. He wouldn't touch the meat nor the pill. He would not fall for it. He would immediately find out. He was like he should be a drug finder, because honestly, he could identify that there's something sus inside of his food or a snack immediately, and he wouldn't have had it. But Hagrid was like, oh, that's a snack. Oh, treat. Nom nom.
Oh, Lord. Well,
Hey.
yeah, you've had dogs who are the other way, so yeah, enjoy it. My dogs would be like,
Oh,
no, let's see if we can get all the peanut butter off from all sides of this and not touch the pill. But you need the pill. No, we don't. You do not
my
need that
previous
pill.
dog wouldn't touch the peanut butter if it had an ounce of the pill in it. Also, I found how much Hagrid weighs.
Which is
40 kilos.
Okay.
41. It's
That's...
like half the weight of an average grown-up man weighing 80 kilos, 80.
Yeah,
Considering that
yes.
he's smaller than my previous dog, I'm kind of like, what?
He's muscly, I'll bet.
He has very thick bones as well. I've noticed that his paws, like, I can't wrap my hand around his. I can't have my fingers meet.
That actually sounds adorable.
My thumb and my index finger cannot meet on the other hand of his forearm. That's how thick he is by default. And I'm like, okay. Kilos as well. That explains why whenever he tries to lie down on me, I feel like I have a sack of sand on me.
Yeah, it's because you have an 80-pound sack of sand on you. 88 pounds, almost 90 pounds. That is a big dog. That's like 1.5 Fifis.
I know, that's insane.
That is a big dogger.
I mean, it doesn't look big. That's the fun part. Like, it's so weird.
Trying to shoot some Voth ships, and no matter how much I shoot, I'm not getting kills.
I did reach with the new ship today.
Oh, did you? How'd it go?
It was hilarious. I kept bumping into stuff because the turn rate. Turn rate is one thing, but you know, the drag, the
Momentum, inertia, whatever it is.
the momentum, the inertia was just all over the place.
Yay, I got my 10 ships. I'll get out of here. All right.
Now they come to think of it, I might actually. I do have the which one is it? The prevailing
Innervated?
fortified or innervated?
I use innervated. In my big tanky ship, I use the innervated.
Upon activating firing mode bridge officer abilities. I've got 2 firing mode bridge officer abilities. The other one's upon activating heal or shield heal bridge officer. Now, actually, the prevailing fortified impulse engine does give me more flight speed than the prevailing innervated, the fortified. I might try that out. Can I hide the effect? Because I absolutely hate the effect. Okay, I can.
Hang on a second. I had somebody asking me a question because they didn't know how to do the Omega game.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
There we go. I presume everybody knows how to run the Omega game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dread it.
Well, you don't have to do it. I mean, there's absolutely no requirement for doing it.
There's no intention to do it on my end.
Let's see. What am I near? I'm near New Romulus. Do I have the ability to heal? La da 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 da. Ooh. Medical. Oh, I do have a medical generator. Sweet. I don't need that. That's good. How about some more hypos? No hypos. Okay. I'm at New Romulus. I go flying directly into the sun. It bounces me off, and then generally suns aren't things you bounce on, but apparently they are.
Yeah, I know. I'm at the New Romulus orbit right now.
Ah, well, I have some heal health on the ground, so I'll do the old one of go to Vaston Peaks.
10 Borg ships anti-proton damage.
Well,
Anti-proton,
we can
really?
do that when I get done here, if you don't mind.
I want to get out of my Ethereum.
I also need to do the TFO, one of the TFOs for the event, but I was just going to do
I have it in 38 minutes.
Perfect. We'll do it in 38 minutes. But I was thinking of just doing Shattered Peace. That runs pretty fast. And apparently we have a patch today.
Patrol.
Quelle surprise.
Oh yeah, I think they're fixing some of the stuff they've broken. Or they didn't release properly. Pretty sure the logbox fixes are gonna be up.
Beta. Beta is a thing, folks. Oh, hold on. Let's... Oh, well, hang on. That's not going to work very well. Oh, that'll work. Oh, I only have 3,000 damage to heal. Easy peasy. This will just take a moment. Turn that on.
Wow, that was fast.
What?
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly known as Prince Andrew, has been arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office.
Ah! Oh, what a surprise.
He's been accused of sharing confidential government documents with Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, with, yeah, Epstein, yeah.
Well, things took a very fast turn once he was kicked out of royalty.
Well, don't you think they were just waiting, going, hey, we don't want to do that while he's, a member of the monarchy. Can you guys take care of that, and we'll take care of this? Give me one sec here.
Hold on. Can you hold on? We'll just kick him out formally,
I hate it when my hair gets underneath my headset. Itches. So
that it does.
So will you go up to Zenkethi land with me and help me take care of some Zenkethi sheeps?
Ships?
Yes, Zenkethi sheep.
Sure.
Then we can go do your stuff. Let's see.
Gone Crowders.
Okay, I'm on my way. Beam up first. No, on my way to Gong. Oh, shoot. I have a 9-minute cooldown. What is a shortcut to Gonkra? I think we were talking about this the other day. It's an episode.
I believe that might be some sort of episode from New Frontiers, I want to say.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Don't remember which one, though.
Is it Beyond the Nexus? We're going to try that one.
Starfleet recently received a distress signal from the UN.
Let's see if that works. Well, they got me to Alpha Quadrant. That wasn't it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it does. It gets you pretty close. Takes you up to the colony, and then the colony is just a short drive over there.
Alright, I have 25 minutes of time with my manager today. Can't wait. Okay, shoot me now. He's going to be line facing me for
your certifications. Yeah. Well, give them as options. You've got to figure a way for you to get to their place, and they have to take care of the dog for a couple of days while you're gone. Or, it's not important. Most people don't care. I'm in Zenkethi Battle Zone. I cannot think of the number of times that people have asked me for my certifications. Oh, yes, I can. It was 0. When it wasn't related specifically to the medical field. Where are you? I see you're here.
This isn't required, it doesn't validate anything. It doesn't give me access to any specific feature that I couldn't do. It doesn't give me more privileges to do more things technically.
I totally get that.
So I'm like, what's the point? Oh, but it makes our team look good.
Right.
As in how?
Does it get you more?
No, it doesn't give me anything.
Okay. Where are we
I
going?
have, literally no incentive to do it.
Let's do this zone here. That you were just at? Or is that already done?
I
Well,
don't
there's
know,
some
I
ships
just so
here.
fast I didn't notice. Didn't pay attention. Of course I have stomach cramps because I'm
Yeah.
nervous about this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have
You know,
stomach cramps because I
like,
got 4 hours of sleep and I'm drinking coffee.
with my previous manager, who I really liked, I never had a worry about a conversation for the 2 years I was with her.
Mm-hmm.
I was never stressed about these conversations, even though I knew exactly what she's going to say and all that. I was just like, I never got nervous because I knew we were on the same page in many aspects, and I just
Let's go
knew
north
that
up
she
to
has my
that.
back.
Let's go over to the Alpha asteroid thing. Well, so you don't really know this manager then, right?
Well, I just had him since January.
Yeah, so that's not enough time. You're gonna have
Never
to.
worked with him before.
Right. So it's gonna take a little while.
No, but it's mostly because he's just pressuring me for that stupid thing, and I'm like, I want to do it.
Just
Wait,
between
you
the
went to
accurate
other
and everything
alpha.
else, that's a real challenge. Why am I
I
not getting
told them.
credit for these kills?
Yeah, you can just kill
What the
specific
heck?
types of ships if those are frigates.
Oh,
like,
that's
you know,
right. It's the destroyer-y type things for the Universal. I don't
No,
really care.
cruisers, battle cruisers, and battleships, I think. So like 3 classes.
Yeah.
There's a cruiser.
Yay, I got one. Forgot that was for those.
How many people are here now?
In here?
Those are frigates. I mean players.
The more players, the more it spawns, so that's fine.
There's a cruiser. Another one, another battleship.
Yeah, it's
Another
starting to
battleship.
accumulate numbers now. Yay!
There's a battleship again. Well, as I said, the good thing is, even though that was a very unnecessary and unwanted expense that I couldn't find today. Give me
Yeah.
very small breakfast as per suggestion from the doctor. He has some sort of sustenance because he hasn't eaten anything all day yesterday.
I do the boiled rice thing.
There's a
Puppers.
dreadnought?
There's a dreadnought sitting right there.
Since when is a dreadnought at this section?
Get enough players in the map, it'll drop dreadnoughts.
Wow.
I think it's like 7 players, or no, 5 players will start dropping dreadnoughts if they're all in the same section of the map.
So no.
Sorry, I'm getting a message from somebody else. Which, as soon as we're done here, I will answer you, person who is messaging me, and thank you so much for those messages. And yes, yes indeed. Oh, did I? Yeah, apparently I got them both, so I'm good.
So we're done?
We are done. Looks like I got the Universal and my Purple Endeavor. Let me answer this person who just messaged me. Yes. Okay. Phew. How are you doing on your timing? You've still got a few more minutes, right?
The event?
Yeah.
Yeah, 28 minutes.
Oh, goodness. We've got plenty of time to get that done. I'm getting out of this zone. You said you had Borgies to do?
Yep.
What would you like to do for your Borgers?
Preference. You can do literally the no resistance to Starbase 1 that gives you Borgies.
Does that give you Borgers that control?
No, that's the Borg
That's Borgs.
Kingdom. They
Sure,
actually give
okay.
us Borg.
Yeah, we can do resistance.
Using Borg ships, it doesn't matter which TFO.
Yeah, we can do resistance. We haven't done that for a while. Here we
Yeah, I
go.
was trying to queue it all day and it doesn't want to queue.
Yeah, you gotta have enough people to queue it. But, right now with the event going on, people are...
really queues. Yeah, people are just engaging with the event stuff, I think.
Yeah, so they want to go in and do the quickest thing possible. Whatever that is.
Yeah. I was surprised that the breach actually popped, but I think it's in random, so they...
It
that
is
might
in
have
random.
popped that way.
It is in random. Oops, wrong button. That button. We want that button right there. And while we're at it, we probably want that button. Huh.
Oh, Jesus.
My Discord keeps going off. There's a conversation going on the side. It's like boop, 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 boop.
Well.
It's very cute. Which I assume you guys cannot hear the number of boop, 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 boops that are going on.
No, I don't hear anything, but... Yeah, there are no patch notes for this patch yet, so they haven't patched
Yeah.
it.
Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, maybe we should add something to the queue then for your, how about guillotine? Guillotine will give you Borgies, right?
Sure.
Okay, let's throw a little guillotine in there. We'll see what pops up after that. And if that doesn't pop, we'll add some more stuff and slowly get more and more and more accumulated till we have everything queued up.
Yep.
So I was playing Omegas yesterday before I went to class, and of course, it's one of those, I'm doing some Omegas, then something comes up on the side, then my accountant comes up on the side, and he's like, okay, I've got your taxes done. I'm like, no, this isn't right. This is not right. He's like, we can chat. You want to come up to Chicago? No. Okay. So I have to do a Zoom call to do taxes, which I do not like doing things like documents over Zoom calls. So there's a part of my brain going, hey, you could just drive up to Chicago instead.
So obviously Hagrid made an absolute star of himself at the vet.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They loved him. He was so cuddly. He didn't care about 3 needles. Didn't care about the examination. They could look into his ears, check his mouth, check his, listen to his heartbeat and whatever.
I drive my dogs to my vet's next to a Starbucks, and if I'm going to the Starbucks, the dogs are like, we don't know about this.
You know what that means?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, no, it's just Starbucks.
Yeah, right. Like we're gonna fall for that again.
Well, the guillotine's not popping. I have Onslaught? How many do you need?
10. So we went ISA can do it.
Okay, let's try and see what we can get to have come up here. There we go. Weeboo?
Transitioning maps.
Okay.
Don't know. Yeah, I actually didn't mind that TFO. The new TFO actually requires a little bit more brain usage than mindless pew pew.
Did you Weeboo?
Just loaded into the map.
Wow.
Yep, I did.
Okay. Those map transfers can be really slow sometimes.
I know, especially after a patch.
Yep. Well, maybe that'll get fixed with today's patch.
Like
I know, I live in a fantasy world.
You do.
So, you know, YouTube went down on Tuesday night, right? You're aware of that.
No, I was asleep.
Oh, that's right. You were asleep. Okay. So I'm running everything, doing
I
the
mean, you said
stuff.
that yesterday, but I didn't see any difference on my end.
Well, it didn't crash for too long. It went down for like, depending on where you were, about 5 to 6 hours. But I couldn't get anything to load from OBS over to YouTube. So I went over to YouTube and it's like, oh, we can't find your account.
Whatever.
And I'm like, but, huh? Okay. So I'm reading through all the things. Try logging out and logging in. I log out, try to log back in. It does not identify my account. What?
Ugh.
What?
That's the worst.
Oh, I was in panic mode and finally just take a deep breath, Google it again. Oh, YouTube is having problems worldwide. Okay. All right, it's not me. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, that'll do
I
it.
control every drop speaks with my voice.
I have to
Forgot
take this
summon
one.
my pet. Oh, now I'm zooming around the map. I love this.
Oh, so this is with the fortified? Is that what you said you put on there?
Yep. Fortified responds to any sort of heals, hull or shield. So whenever I'm activating any of my hull abilities, I have shield or shield heal abilities, and I have a few of them because I'm doing temporal abilities as well as the science ones.
I need to
It
tweak.
launches me up. So that's
Good
where it
morning,
works.
Mr.
Oop,
Dave.
I'm gonna die.
I need to tweak something on my Acheron because that thing is a glass cannon. I love the firepower, but one hit and I'm dead.
Yeah, that's always the worst.
It is. And it's a beautiful build, except for that.
Yeah.
Well, aside from that, Mr. Link or Mrs. Lincoln, how is the play? That kind of thing. Oops. Speaking of, I might want to get the heck out of there before I explode again. Get your tractor beams off of me!
Get your shield nullifier off of me. Find it unfair.
Whoopsity whoopsity whoops.
Sort of whoopsie whoops. You're not dead yet, are you?
Yeah, I'm down to 33%. And oh, you know what? I've got a miracle heal. Which doesn't help when I'm still getting torped and all these bad things are happening to me. I'm trying to get this one over here.
So get rid of a Borg cube. Smash!
Smash cube?
Oof. I smashed the
No,
cube.
no, 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 no. Come on, there we go. That button. That button, Mom. 11, 13, 12%, 11%. 14. What the heck?
This isn't the Acheron though.
No, 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 no. This is the
Fellowship.
hollow ship. Yeah, I don't like it. I've been trying to use it enough to get leveled up, but I have other priorities this month because, you know, Omega game.
Just run a few patrol stunts down. You'll level it up in no time.
Yep, but I don't actually care at the moment, to be blunt.
But you'll be done with it sooner. You'll be able not to fly it anymore.
I could always just go back to a ship that functions.
That too, but you know, if you wanted to level it up for the trait or whatever, you
Oh, I just want to level it because I've
download
got
it once and
OCD.
never again. Well, then your OCD and your trait will become
Stop being reasonable.
unable to comply. That would be illogical. Also, logic protocols are at level 9.
Destroy this vessel.
Cannot go below it.
Claim another.
She feedback pulsing yet? I can't see.
No.
No, not yet. Maybe she won't.
Maybe she didn't.
She won't.
Oh, maybe somebody hit her.
She did. No, she didn't start it. I just couldn't see because there was so much spam.
This is not
Spam in our game?
No, I know, that's unthinkable.
Yeah. No.
Same thing with bugs, they don't exist in this game.
Give me 1 second here.
Just run into a streamer yesterday, before your stream, way before your stream, and say, "Oh, this doesn't work," and I'm like, "No, bugs in this game? Never." She laughed. It's like everyone knows the language of STO. It's just full of bugs. And everyone just accepts it at this point.
Well, remember,
It's
what was it, like 2 years ago when they cut down on a lot of the visual? Can you imagine if they hadn't?
They did cut down on a lot
Yeah.
of visual?
Oh, yeah, they did. They toned down a lot of the beams, a lot of the explosions. They cut back on it significantly because it was so disruptive that people weren't able to easily see what was going
So
on.
get to use the was operative, you know?
And of course, then they probably added so
Is-
much more stuff to it that we're right back to where we were. But if we weren't, it'd just be like a chronic white screen of death with a lot of sound effects of pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, weaker monitors could burn out.
That would never
Oh
happen.
my god. Never say never.
Joking. Joking!
I'm sure. Right, well, that gives me an endeavor point.
Yep, I just got one. Went there. Let's see.
Command. Anti-proton kinetic electric toxic damage in space. Or science recharge speed. 4%. I don't know. Decisions. I don't use anti-proton toxic damage in space. I think I go with the space. Sorry, the science abilities.
Let's see where the ship is.
Recharge.
The ship is at 3.75 out of 5. So, yeah, you're right, probably one more. But then I just have to go grab another ship and get that one set up. So I'll just put along with this one until it's done.
Suit yourself.
It's taken me almost a month, no, probably 2 months to run through the other account where I'm trying to level ships on one tune. I did them all on one. I'm like, whoo, that's done. And then somebody said, well, what about all the T6s and stuff that you've bought over the years that are in the various bundles and stuff that you've never used on that one? Hush, 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 darn you!
That's funny. Good thing I didn't have an OCD for having every ship in the game.
Yeah, it's the completionist in me. I've got to finish the gosh darn things. Must do them all!
Or you can you can have therapy and get rid of the OCD. Probably would be task in itself, considering.
Well, Taz has offered on more than one occasion to just sit there and run through leveling ships with me and just, go over it and over and over on like a Saturday. And my Saturdays explode into life. Walk the dogs, go to the gym, get the groceries, cook some food, and it's 7 at night. And it's like, ah.
Come on. By the way, I tried, because I do love Akira Yamaoka, and I was wanting to hear his music. He's a composer and a producer.
Ah.
Mostly for games and films, but there was a Silent Hill movie that came out in January, the end of January. Which is supposed to be like an indirect sequel because it's a separate story, but a sequel to the 2006 one, which is the same director.
Uh-huh.
I never said that about a movie before, but this film is offensive. Like this
Oh,
film,
wow.
This film's sheer existence is offensive.
Ooh.
It's, like the director and the scriptwriter, like they should receive electric chair treatment. Like I cannot stand the fact that these people are allowed to work in the movie industry.
Oh my
that
gosh.
Film is so offensive in the fact that it exists and it exists like this. I just can't stand all the stuff. It's technically an adaptation to a Silent Hill game that came in 2001, and it also had a remake in 2024.
What's the name of it?
Remake. Silent Hill 2.
What's the name of the movie?
The name of the movie is Return to Silent Hill.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, they didn't get a good marketing. They finished shooting it, I think, in 2024, I want to say. And they couldn't find the distribution for it. Everyone expected it to be shipped of the same year that the remake of the same game that they were adapting would land, but it had to actually wait until January this year.
Honestly, it doesn't look like there's anybody I've ever heard of in it. Not that that means anything.
Uh, the casting of the main protagonist is also offensive, but that's another point because I don't know if he's talentless or the director is just crap. I don't know. I've never seen this guy before, and I hope to never see him again.
I'm sorry, that is
Kind
the
of look.
best
He kinda
description
looks-
I've ever heard.
He kind of looks like Eldenreich, the guy who played Solo in the Solo movie. He kinda
Oh,
looks like that.
yeah. I remember him.
Uh,
Yeah, he
so
kind
that-
of does. I'm looking at him. I can see
Yeah,
that.
it totally doesn't look like the character in the game, so that's another point. But like the character of his wife, the premise of the story, because this is a horror, you're never gonna play it probably. The premise of the story is there's a guy who receives a letter from his wife saying that she's waiting for him at this other special place in Silent Hill, that he promised to take her there, but he never did. She's alone there now, waiting for him. There's a catch. She's been dead for 3 years.
Ah, well, that sounds like Silent Hill.
So the whole premise is that he comes back to the town, and he's trying to figure out which was the special place because they had several, and he's just trying to go to those places. But the city is abandoned, derelict, completely bathed with strange fog, and filled with very strange-looking creatures that attack him at every turn. And the whole premise, this is actually a psychological game more than a horror because it dwells directly on guilt, the concept of guilt.
Oh, now that
Is-
makes a little bit more sense.
All of those monsters are manifestations of his thirst, his desires from the time when she was alive, which eventually ended in her dying. She's supposed to die of a disease, but we find out during the premise that she kind of asked him to put a pillow over her head because she couldn't bear watching him suffer, her being so helpless and useless and withering away. And he kind of also wanted to get rid of her because he just felt like he doesn't get what he had these frustrations that he couldn't let out. There was a lot of sexual tension, and all of those monsters was kind of like aggravating on the fact that he was a lustful guy who was looking at the nurses at the hospital in the wrong way, and looking at women in the wrong way. So all of those monsters are kind of manifestation of his desires, even though his wife was literally dying at the hospital. There's a lot of guilt concept and a lot of like facing your own self in a way. The way it's supposed to be a survival horror, but the game's premise is supposed to be about that. And the garbage that came out of that movie, because I can't call that even a script, because that would be an insult to every script ever written in history. The garbage that is this movie's script is just so ruining and wasting that script original idea of the game so badly that I found it offensive and I had to switch it off because it started to aggravate me to see it. The further I went, I was like, oh my god, this is pissing me off. I'm starting to get annoyed at a movie. This is weird because I never get that. I can't remember last time I was frustrated at a movie. I was like, oh, maybe I don't like it. Maybe I might not, care for it. I just, I see it's a waste of time because it's just, it's not interesting to me, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But this movie literally just got me annoyed and frustrated that it's so bad, considering this is the director that made the 2006 one,
Well,
which was a really decent one. It wasn't a good adaptation of the original game it was adapting.
Where did
but
you
it
see this,
wasn't-
Chris?
Uh,
couldn't-
Streamio.
Oh, okay. I was going to say it couldn't have been in a theater. I just looked for it, and I'm not seeing that was in the theater here at all. So it was like a direct to streaming then?
No, it was in the theaters, but I think they took it down because it has bad
Wow.
reviews and people don't want to see it. I
Yes.
think it's just gone out of theaters. It launched on the 26th of January.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's a disaster if it's already out of there. Speaking of movies that are just awful, there's Wuthering Heights is out right now. With Margot
I've seen the
Robbie
title, I don't
and
know what it is.
you don't know what Wuthering Heights is? Well, of course, yeah. No, you're Polish, not English. It's English literature, Emily Bronte. It's a not romance story. I know everybody says it's a romance. It's not. It's never been a romance. WC and I have had long chats about this. But people try to play it as a romance. This is a study about differences in class and love that's unrequited, but it's not love as much as it's lust. But anyway, uh, all I can say is this thing apparently is just awful. It's not true to the story. It's not true to the characters. It's into the almost porn range of
Oh God.
performance. But it's got a high budget and it's got like named people in it, and it's horrible. And I'm thinking,
You
okay,
know, it's the same thing as it was with the Fantastic Four First Steps. On paper, it had everything. It had casting, it had budget, it had people behind it, and even the scriptwriters were quite decent on paper. But then when you saw the final movie, it feels like it's lacking like at least 30 minutes of the introduction because it like jumps right into it. I don't know why these people are like literally together. I don't understand what's their dynamic because they are just already so established. It feels like it's a sequel.
oh,
To
we
the
don't need any of that
movie.
pesky
Oh my God.
backstory. Everybody knows it, so we don't have to do that. You're right. No,
I mean,
I hate when
get it
I
that
hate when they do that.
I mean, I get it that they didn't want us to like see another. How did they become
Yeah, no.
Fantastic Four? Because we already had Fantastic Four movies, but this is happening in a different version of Earth. This is a Earth 800 something. It's not our Earth, so their origin story could have been completely different.
Okay.
And they could have just established their dynamic and their relationships in a clever way while still keeping it fresh and not repeating the same tropes the originals did. But they just went with them. Oh, these are the Fantastic Fours, you know, but they're in the 60s, and this is kind of like Fallout slash weird
Okay.
1950s futuristic version
That
of reality.
that right there
And
explains a lot.
it felt completely out of like I didn't know even why are we caring about them if they're not from our reality. That's one thing that I find problematic about them. But it's just like it feels like it's lacking. Like I get the performances are great. I love the dynamic between Pedro and Vanessa. They're absolutely selling it as a loving husband and wife that really care about each other. But like the entire premise, like the other two guys, Ben and the other guy, feels Johnny, I think, and they feel so like they are just sidekicks, and the I don't know the Silver Surfer was completely weirded out. I didn't get what she was here and why she was light and why she suddenly flipped the switch when she did. Made no sense because I'm sure she's been appealed to before like this in a similar manner before, and I don't know why Johnny was the one that actually got to her. But I don't know. Galactus was kind of also another baddie just for being added. There's no even real reason why he's here. I don't know. It's just like ugh. It's another movie that theoretically should have worked. On paper they have everything: casting, script, budgeting, whatever. But it just felt like it's lacking. Like at least 30 minutes of the movie. It's so short as well. I feel like it felt like it had more cuts than it needed to. The movie suddenly just pops into I don't know. It's weird.
They're doing my theater always does interesting movies in retrospective, so they've got Pride and Prejudice coming back up on one of their brunch things. And Pride and
Mhm.
Prejudice is one of those books that in the movies it's never true to the book. But this
Mhm.
particular one I think is better than the book. It is much more romantic. The book can get kind of it's great for a historical perspective because it is a fairly accurate reflection of social mores of the time. But when you
Well, it
put
was
that
written
in
at the time, right?
right, yeah, absolutely. But when you watch the movies, they have changed it a little bit um, because the morals, the mores, the way that people behave, what was this, 200 plus years ago, are so
Mhm.
different. They're foreign. They're hard to understand why these things are so awful.
There's a lot of
One,
confidence that we don't understand because it's been gone for years and
yeah, I
years.
mean,
So it's
why
just,
women? I personally, I don't understand this. Women couldn't inherit, and I'm thinking, but then, people tell me that, well, when you were young, women couldn't have bank accounts in the States. They had to have a man on their bank account. And I'm
yeah,
like, what? I mean,
yeah. It's just like
I could not believe that. So my mom couldn't have her own bank account? She owns property, she owned a business, but she couldn't have, well, that was different. But no, that whole concept of women just being basically property of the men around them. So these 4 sisters, maybe 5 sisters, uh, when their father dies, which at some point he will, he's not dying in this or anything, they are going to be left without anyone to care for them and their mother.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to live off the good graces of family members.
Yeah.
What the heck? What the actual heck? So they have
they
toned
were
that.
like that for such a long time.
They have to make that a point of it, but at the same time, they can't make that so much of a point that the entire audience goes, WTF? And then it goes on about marrying for money and the social disaster it is when one of the daughters elopes with somebody. It's just like, oh, no, that just isn't done. It's shameful, blah, 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 blah. And it's written from the point of view of the time, where obviously everybody understood it, and today people are like, huh? And the story kind of has to work around that to make it understood, but not dwell on it so much that it ruins it. That said, though, who's that? It's Keira Knightley and guy, good-looking guy, plays Darcy. I know that's really vague. What is his name? I can see his face. Colin Firth. No, is it Colin Firth? No, it's not. Matthew McFadden in the movie. Colin Firth was in the miniseries, which is a really good miniseries, by the way. Matthew McFadden.
I love all those spoofs of Keira Knightley on TikTok where people just do her. I don't know why, but it's hilarious. She's so easy to do in a way of mocking her a little bit, making fun of her. She has this weird way of speaking. Oh, we had Dame Judi Dench. Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she plays she plays the aunt of Darcy, and I can't remember her name. But she's really good. She's fun.
Rosamund Pike is in it?
Yes. Oh, she's so beautiful in that one. She plays the elder sister, Elizabeth. Is she Elizabeth? I think she's Elizabeth.
Harry Mulligan, Rosamund Pike.
And who's jumped into chit chat? It's What's the Hell. Hi, What's the Hell.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Matthew
McFadden.
McFadden.
I think it's
What the
Fadden.
hell is that?
He looks like Colin Firth. He's actually got a beautiful face. Mrs. is short for Misters. Ooh, is that true, Ho Hell? And by the way, hi, Ho Hell. How you doing?
Yes. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything.
I don't think he did a lot.
I mean, this.
Ah!
Let me see.
Oh my goodness, it could also be an adaptation of the word mistress, but meaning a female teacher, housekeeper, or a woman with authority.
Yep.
And Mrs. specifically denoted a man's wife, usage that remains informal today. Interesting. So it's not that far off from Misters. Wow.
Well, he's still active as an actor. He was in Deadpool vs. Wolverine.
Was he really?
Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, Mr. Paradox, apparently.
No, that was him?
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
He also does audiobooks for Harry Potter.
Oh, he's got a great voice. How's your timer going on the event, by the way?
Let me see. It literally just went down, so we can...
What the hell? Would you like to join us for a little, I don't know, what are we doing, Shattered Piece?
No, whichever, I don't care. Churchill's Secret, okay. Last Kingdom... Well, he's been very busy, honestly.
Ooh.
It's just not front
My timer
names
is
of
still at 23 minutes.
Oh, you're still at 23
the
minutes?
roll.
Well, you can still join us.
Yeah.
Wow, he was even at Mr. Bean's wedding in a TV short. And that was after Pride and Prejudice, you know.
Pride and
Let's put it in
Prejudice was like
perspective.
20 some years ago, I think. It's old.
2005, yeah, literally
Yeah.
just 21 years old.
It was not my
amazing.
favorite one. I loved the miniseries better, but you know, it's got Donald Sutherland in it, and I love Donald Sutherland. He's so Donald
Was
Sutherland.
a modern adaptation, so to speak,
Yeah.
as a series of YouTube videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I'm gonna have to find that. I'm gonna queue us up for. What are we doing? Shared piece.
We're in
Come on.
Poland actually are having a bit of a treat when it comes to acting / period piece. There is a book by one of our local authors. From I think I want to say 1800s. I think called The Doll. And well, we're having 2 adaptations of it this year. One of them is actually coming from Netflix.
Oh,
Uh,
interesting.
Yeah. Originally, I think it was published in parts. Yeah, in 1990 when it was published in a Daily Courier here, and then it was put together as a book. So it's the second of 4 acclaimed novels by one of our greatest authors.
Weeble?
It's covered. We go to Weebu. It actually brought a
You.
very good actor from retirement just to play a role in that
Wow.
movie. Very good actor, very recognized and very widely praised actor here, who has been retired from acting for over 20 years now. And now he's coming back, just for that, one movie, literally. But he's done so many costume period pieces that I couldn't imagine anyone else coming for it, out of retirement for such a thing.
Maybe it's something that's near and dear to his heart. Speaking of near and dear to my heart, I've told you guys this before, that the local symphony orchestra does movie night, where they play the music live for a movie, and they've done the Star Wars movies. Empire Strikes Back is like next week, and they started doing Home Alone. But I just got the schedule for next year, and they're starting to do Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm like, oh yes, I am so gonna watch that performed live. That is going to be
Send you the
amazing.
channel, I
7
found
of 9
it.
reporting negative.
Pardon?
Ah. I'm going to send you the channel, I found
Okay,
it.
thank you. I can watch that while I'm doing the Omega game.
If you ever want to see what the novel is about, there's a brief synopsis of it.
I will look at both of those when we're done here.
Oh, look. Now we have a big triangle and we have a big circle in space. It's lovely.
Yeah.
We just need a big square, and then we'll have all of our base and a sphere.
Another reason to add a Borg sphere. Honestly, I don't know what sort of explanation can they really follow at this point. There's really no reason for us not to get a Borg cube. Even a smaller one, but still a Borg cube. There have been so many different Borg cubes. You're not asking for I don't know, the fusion cube. Just give us a just average size Borg cube.
I gotta get rid of that weapon.
Well, I'm not saying I would have gotten it because I think I'm happy with the assimilator, but there are a lot of people that would just want to fly that kind of ship.
Put it out there with enough toys and fun on it, people will fly it. You know how people are. It's new, it's a ship, I'll fly it. Ooh, we have a nice team. We're down to only one left right now.
Yeah, if I could turn better.
Yeah.
Down, I would have gotten it.
No, turning is not a thing in this ship. It's just
Thanks for the
slowly
timely
coasting
clear.
into different angles.
This would have been a dark day without you.
Good. So you assisted all the evacuation.
Here comes the Ilachi section when we're assisting the Ilachi.
I think I like the Alachi one better than I like the Herald one. Because even though the
right,
Herald
the ship
one's
is invisible.
easy, somehow we always miss at least one of the ships that gets through to
Better on the ground.
whatever it is. Kittimer?
You see my
Get
ship?
I should be able to see your ship, but I don't.
I'm above you.
You're above me. Oh! Well, I don't see you up there. Are you cloaked?
No. That's the problem with Shattered Piece. It makes my ship invisible between weapons, and
So-
it doesn't respawn it. So I am here. I have the triangle, the weird bouncy triangles on the top.
Try escorting the Liberator for added cover.
So
Doing
you're
the same
invisible
civilians.
when you're here, so you're having an identity crisis? Is that it?
The ship does. I personally don't.
I meant because the name of the ship was Identity, so... It was a joke, Chris. It was a joke.
I did
Humor!
pick that up. I'm too stupid.
No, it's too early in the morning, actually.
It's midday here, so I have no excuses.
You can take advantage of it being morning here. Just pretend. Ooh, Powell 7585 is now following. Thank you. Okay, so that audio clip works and that visual works, but my raid visual stopped working. Oh, except it turns out Powell 7585 is spam. That'll teach you, but I'll take the follow anyway.
Yeah, I've had this bug before. That's why I'm not running Shattered Piece in the ship, because it disappears.
It's invisible. Does it function?
Yeah.
Okay. That's so weird. Maybe that'll get fixed with the patch.
Although I don't know, I don't see my weapons. I see cooldowns. I don't know if I'm firing them.
Yeah, well, maybe the weapons effects disappear too. I guess we'll find out in a few hours.
So. That happened with some ships. This seems to be the only CFO where it actually happened.
Well, I can see me, so it probably is unique to the Ethereum then.
Heads up.
Yeah.
So
it's
that would
just like, there's
be
probably
the
some
things.
sort of angle of the camera where the ship is just disappearing from the closest or whatever else, and it's just the game just doesn't have the proper trigger to reconnect it.
Yeah.
Word is spreading of a
Like,
reality vortex.
show it
in the
again.
system. Watch out. Heads up, we've got Ethereans down here with reports of orbital incursions. My data's reading
Now this
third
particular
Borg
one with Reality Vortex I like. It's quick, easy, to the point.
We're running out of time. Close that vortex now.
We closed it!
Reports of another vortex in the
There's another one.
Oh, goodness. I know,
Heads
but
up, more reports of
she gets all
incoming third
panicky
Borg
way after we close it. She might as well be at Starbase 1. Help us, we're in trouble. You already warped out.
I mean, these callbacks used to function normally in Starbase 1, but they broke at some
Close that vortex before
Yeah, it's just lagging behind ever so slightly. But it means we get to yell at them and have fun.
The ships used to scream that only when they actually got
reports of incoming mirror
fire,
Borg signals.
Yeah.
Watch
What?
out.
There's something wrong with the script here in the
Take out
game,
the
and
Ethereans before they
now
open
it happens
another
every time they warp out instead of actually being in danger. It's also kind of dumb that they're actually firing upon the ships that we're escorting them from. Like, don't attract the fire. That's stupid.
It's the Kobayashi Maru School of Piloting.
Well, then they should have been stripped of the ability to pilot.
I used to tease DT about that. We needed to make a commercial for going to that school for piloting. Currently, there is a piloting school here in the States that, is trying to get people to join, learn how to be pilots, and they have a connection to American Airlines.
Well done.
And whoever
Okay.
figured out when it's going to run, because it runs on YouTube between various
All reality
segments.
vortices are closed
I was watching something about an air disaster for American, and that came on, and I'm like, oh, bad timing! Bad timing! Here's how to be a pilot. Oh, the ship blew up. What? Or this plane crashed.
Well, just be glad they don't make you fly an Hindenburg replica again.
I am grateful for that, yes.
I mean, it's good that people found out that maybe putting the gassy
Hydrogen.
of hydrogen is not the healthiest for flight.
No. But they hadn't blown up until that point, so, you know, why not? Go for it.
Yeah, they were threatening the needle all the time when they were flying those things. Because, like, when you're flying very high, the hull and the interior of the balloon kind of gets electrified by the electrostatic
Oh, that's a really good
electricity, and
point.
a
Yes, it
single
would,
spark
wouldn't it?
could literally just make something happen. The fact that there was no spark was just sheer luck.
Yep.
So, like, yeah, that's fine, but, like, didn't anyone know about electrostatic electricity?
It's got a department that blamed the Americans for blockading shipments or blockading trade with helium to the Germans back then. So the Germans had no other choice but to use hydrogen. Whatever could they do? Well, to mention a few things.
Not use it.
Not paint the hull with silver flakes.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know about that.
Oh, wow.
Maybe disallow smoking on the vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
That could not
dumb.
possibly be related.
Never. No hydrogen. No hydrogen has ever had any interaction with fire.
Had nothing to do with the fact that it's an electrified hull and a highly flammable gas.
Nope.
So when I was in not seventh grade, probably ninth grade chemistry, seventh grade chemistry, early year of chemistry, we were experimenting with gases and put electrical current through water, and of course it breaks into hydrogen and oxygen. Now I know what's going to happen when you put oxygen with it. No problem, I get that. And the instructor's like, okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do the other tube, and this is the one with hydrogen. And I'm like, yeah, I'll hold it for this one. As he puts the smoldering stick inside of it and it explodes. And I'm like, oh, I did not know that was going to happen. It's the first time I've ever been startled in chemistry class.
Heads up, I've told the wingman of the Rex to join the battle. There's the deactivated. Good work.
It makes this weird...
That is my reality portal.
Oh, is there a
The
reality
Rex has
portal
been
here?
deactivated. You did it.
You do.
Apparently there
The strike
is.
force has been thwarted.
Hey, all done,
All ground
yay!
space incursions have been dealt with. For now. Khitomer HQ should be able to deal with
did
any
the
remaining
thing.
strikes.
We are out of there, woo!
A ship.
And speaking of
Apparently I
being
was firing, but
out of here, I'm gonna go back to bed because it's that time of the day.
oh yeah, totally.
I got
Oh,
all the way
shit,
home
forget
with like
about my
2
son.
yawns and only 1 cup of coffee, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. I don't feel exhausted. And it's gonna catch up to me today or tomorrow. It's gonna be like, ugh. But we will see. Anyway, thank you all for being here this morning. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as we like to say around here, stay Moopsy. Oh, we'll be on tonight too.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.